Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna leave that in the video. That was too funny. Let's get it to Jason there with us, or Joey. And today we're watching the solar eclipse, and it's almost there. I'm not sure if you can see that because I don't have a filter lens for my phone camera here, but I got the shades on myself. So hopefully you can see that. I hope you can see the sun. I don't know, it might look a little blurry. I don't know. I'm gonna move up to the front porch of my house. I can't see a damn thing through these, so I'm looking through the top and bottom of them in my peripherals. Let me just get up here. I'm looking down from the glasses right now. I can see very faintly through these actually, but that might be my mind playing tricks on me. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, no. I can see that light a little bit, and it's not even that bright. Interesting. I guess it's like an eye adjustment thing. The best of you in here. Bees out here, and wasps. Just don't interfere with them, and you'll be fine. Kind of how it works. I can't see the sun from here. Never mind, I'll just go down here. There it is. I'll just stand out here. Sit my Dr. Pepper that I totally didn't steal from my younger brother. Because when that door just opened, I don't know. Can you see that? It's gonna get dark here in like 10 minutes, I think. Maybe more than that. For the meanwhile, I might as well show you something. Oh yeah, it is getting darker around here, isn't it? That's interesting. That's cool. Also, I do want to say real quick that I recently took a trip. Like you know how, okay, so for some of you watching, you may not know this, because like majority of my viewers are first time viewers. But I made a road trip video about me going to Florida a while back, about 6, maybe 7 or so months ago. And I went on a trip again to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. I filmed it, I processed the video, but then the video got corrupted. So I'm sorry, but that video isn't ever coming out. But I guess I could describe what I did and what I saw and everything like that. Dragonfly. So I'm just gonna be walking around the house. That's about it. But basically, we packed our stuff. It was just me and my dad. I insisted on being on the back seat so I could feel like a little kid again, you know. So we were pretty much on the interstate. I was listening to the Undertale OST, and then the Deltarune OST, and then random songs I like. Oh, this is a good spot right here. And then we come across, like, we get off the interstate eventually, and then we come across this, like, cool little neighborhood. It's almost like a swamp, kind of. It's like in the middle of, like, a foresty swamp, kind of. It's like one of those things where you just have to, be there to live it, if you get what I mean. Let's just say it's a very, like, let's just say just being there feels very nostalgic for some reason. It's like, kind of like a Milo neighborhood, but like, more wild in terms of nature. Like, there was like a little pond with like a friggin' like swamp tree growing out of it, and all these dangling leaves. We saw this like abandoned like, post-war town or whatever. At least that's what it looked like. Of course, there was no battles that happened over here, I don't think. And then, by this time, I was listening to the Undertale Yellow OST. And then, we were back on the interstate for a little bit. Crazy bees. And, then we got to Myrtle Beach, and it was really interesting. Like, it was like Virginia Beach, but on crack. Think of it that way. There was like a tiny little carnival there. There were like go-karts and stuff like that. Me and Dad got like a Holiday Inn room or something like that, and it had like 5 different pools in like the same area. There was like a hot tub. There was like a lazy river, although kind of small. A normal pool, which was indoor, and then an outdoor pool, and then also an outdoor kiddie pool, which was interesting. I spent a lot of time there for a good few hours. Then I went out to check out the boardwalk, and me and Dad checked it out. We went on the pier. I filmed like a 30-minute long segment of me like checking out the entire boardwalk. It wasn't as long as I expected it to be, but it's still worth it, I think. I think you only have to pay like $1 to get onto it. Let's see what else. Yeah, it was getting nighttime by this time, and there's this like massive Ferris wheel. It had this like crazy like light up swirl pattern on the side of it. And the inside of those like Ferris wheel cabinets where people sit in, they looked oddly futuristic for the given area this place was set in. Because like the whole area was themed off of like a Barbie like beach aesthetic, I guess. But these like Ferris wheel cars specifically, you know, like the Ferris wheel things that people go in to ride it, they looked oddly futuristic, like sci-fi futuristic. Like they felt like you know, in like Las Vegas, how they have that like train or whatever that like floats above the ground. It looked like being inside of one of those. Holy crap! That's 2 bees holding each other. Oh my god. Huh. Anyways, got back to the hotel room, and then I tried to hook up the Xbox. But the funny thing is that the TV I was trying to hook up the HDMI cord to with the Xbox was like so early 2000s that it was pretty much not compatible with my Xbox. And like before the trip even started, my dad like insisted on, Joey, don't bring your TV with you, because every hotel has a modern TV. Yeah, a modern TV. And this was like an early 2000s TV, although still being a flat screen. It had this weird like rotation feature on it where you can like swivel it back and forth, but it was a very restricted anyways. The plugs that I used for like the power to Xbox, they didn't even work. Like what I mean is like it did work out in the end, but like these hold on. Sorry. And like so like the plugs I plugged the power cord in the Xbox into, they were the only ones in the entire hotel suite, and they barely worked, I'll say that. You gotta like perfectly have it at an angle in while it's plugged in and keep it there, otherwise it'll just shut the whole thing off, if you get what I'm saying. Like if you move it anywhere else while it's in there, or if you just slightly tap it, the whole thing will shut down. So then we were trying to set up to the Wi-Fi connection of the place, and instead of any other normal place where you just put the password in in the Xbox password menu for the Wi-Fi location you want to be at. It took me to a whole different fucking website. Sorry for swearing, but get used to it. I swear all the time here, kids. Sorry to parents overhearing this. I'm a bad influence. Get real with it. So anyways, I was on this website, and me and Dad had no idea what the hell we were doing. And after, like, a few, like, little, Xing out and then redoing it again, it somehow finally worked. I don't know how we did it, but, yeah, it just happened. Damn, this thing's gonna snap anytime soon. Now, this thing's, like, over 20 years old. This bench swing. So after that, I watched some, like, random videos on my recommended. I built some stuff in Minecraft Super Flat World. And, I listened to the One Shot OST. Then I watched the video of, Sybil's GD explaining how, like, the issue of, like, Undertale's copyright music and whatever, and how, like, some CEO guy is, like, trying to, like, ban people for, like, using the Undertale OST, although Toby Fox completely allows it, stuff like that. I don't know. Then after that, I went to bed, and I fell asleep to some, you guessed it, Undertale OST. Specifically, that one Quiet Water 10-hour-long video on YouTube. The one with the fan art of Waterfall from Undertale. You can tell, if you haven't... fuck me. If you haven't been able to already, I am hyperfixated on indie games. Yeah. Specifically Undertale at the moment. I used to be a huge FNAF kid, like, about half a year ago, but that hype has, like, died down after the movie, to be honest. I figured it's time I move away from FNAF and move on to something different, you know what I mean? Maybe not permanently. Also, my hyperfixations for that now and again, but not as much as other things. Then after that, we went to this, like, massive Dave & Buster's. It was literally, like, the best way to describe it was FNAF Security Breach. That's exactly what it looked like. It was, nearby this, like, weird, like, facade decorational building of, like, an upside-down street building or something like that, and it was nearby another Ferris wheel in the parking lot in the middle of, the town, I think. So I played a bunch of games in that Dave & Buster's, and, I won a Sonic plush, a Sonic the Hedgehog plush, and an Ocelot plush from Minecraft. And I got tons of tickets, actually. Not to brag, but I got, like, let's see, 2,800 tickets, I think. And, that was just enough to pay off for those two plushes. And I got, like, I want to say maybe about 300 or so, tickets left to buy something else from another Dave & Buster's if I wanted to. So yeah, I'm using my big brain, everyone, by saving up my tickets. Anyways, afterwards, we went to a go-kart track, and it went up, like, 3 stories, like, and I think it was all, like, pirate-themed or whatever. It had, like, a bunch of logs and stuff. It was outdoors. There were 2 tracks. Well, one of them was a junior track, but me and my dad only did the main 2. They kind of just spiral upwards, then they kind of go down, and then that's really it. It's a lot more impressive than, like, something like the smaller go-kart places you see around your local, town or whatever like that. But still kind of meh. The go-karts, they feel fast, but they're really only going, like, 5 miles an hour. What else was there? After that, we made our way home, and that was pretty much the whole journey to South Carolina's Myrtle Beach. Alright, I'm gonna take a look and see how the sun is doing. Oh, it's just about to phase past it. It's gonna phase past it any second now. We've been talking for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be another 5 minutes before it goes dark out here. It's currently Eastern Standard Time, and it's currently exactly 3:20. Which is about the right time to be watching this right now. So I'm gonna put on my glasses, and I'm just gonna chill here. And once again, I'm sorry I couldn't upload that video that got corrupted. It was a hell of an experience. Well, somewhat. The real hell of an experience was the other road trip I took before that. The one where we went to Florida. It has 2 parts to it. Luckily, that's on YouTube. Yeah. I got a little bit of a blind spot in my eye. It looks like a weird cyanish green color with like red along the outside of it. It's interesting. Well, it's like a funky cyan and red. I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to describe what it looks like. You know, it looks fuzzy, kind of. It's almost like you're seeing something that's not meant to be seen. I'm talking about the blind spot you get after staring at a bright light for too long. Yeah. Oh yeah. I made a very long trail out there that goes into the woods by about half a mile. I might show you that sometime. You kind of have to go in the backyards of people's yards to actually get through it all, but stealthfully. Oh, that's Blake's bus, I think. Seems about the right time. I'm totally not gonna show him his Dr. Pepper afterwards. Sorry, not sorry, Blake. You know what they say, this is a capitalist country, so the oldest gets the most power. I think. I don't know how law works yet. I'm just a stupid little 17-year-old who, like, has the mind of a 10-year-old. With autism. I am the definition of dumbass, I'll say that. I'm gonna go wait for Blake. Blake doesn't like being on video, so I'm not gonna show him on camera. I'll just have the camera pointed down whenever I'm, like, near him. Won't find out until you watch this video, Blake. Bye-bye. The sky.
I'm listening to Black Hole Sun while this happens.
Why are yours silver?
Oh, that's just how they be.
Oh, wait, can I see through it? Like, how does it look through there? Is it black?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. It should be going dark any minute now.
We're not in the total eclipse zone.
Yeah, I know, but it should go.
Look outside your lenses around you. It looks dimmer than it should be.
Yeah, I know. I literally discussed that at the start of the video. Yes, I'm filming this, by the way, because
I
yes.
assumed you would be.
You good on video or not? Yeah. Don't care.
Not as of now.
Yeah. Oh, it looks red in my camera. Oh, wait, no, that's my shirt in the reflection of the screen. I think it's safe. I think it's dim enough where it's safe enough to stare at it without having the glasses on.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? It like
Any elongated time looking at it will damage your eyes no matter what.
what is the sun like twice as more powerful because of the eclipse?
It's not any less powerful.
Oh, okay. Well, I stare at the sun a lot anyway, so it's not gonna really do much for me.
Well, that just means your eyes are already damaged.
Do you think this is as dim as we can get?
For us, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like it how it's not too much like it's.
Yeah, it's like not in your face.
It just looks like incorrect.
It's like you're wearing shades, but in real life.
You can wear shades in real.
I mean,
you say?
I don't know.
Bro, it's like you're wearing sunglasses, but actually.
Yeah. That's the most genius sentence ever created.
That is one of the sentences of all time.
Yeah, it's one of the sentences of all time. Well, I guess that was a bummer. I thought it was gonna get a little bit darker than that. Whatever. I'll make a second video where I'm gonna show you guys the out there regions. You know, I'll do that right now. I don't know what Blake's doing. Just standing in the middle of the driveway.